Today I'm going to teach you how to make the Doublestator, consisting of 1 Defender Devastator and 4 of the Galaxy Constructicons. Alright, so let's start with Devastator. You can see that I have removed the shoulders and I have removed the calves as well. We are definitely going to need this piece, and so we'll set that off to the side. From Bone Crusher, we're just going to need the forearm, and so we will remove that. And we will not be needing this, so we will set him off to the side and keep this lovely forearm. And you know, I really love this kit so much that I'm inclined to buy extra, and just so that I could do some mixing and matching without having to take Devastator apart all the time. And we're going to take the other forearm as well. By the way, this port down over here, that is a 5mm port, and so hey, for all the builders out there, go nuts, right? And then from Mixmaster, we are just going to harvest the front of the cement truck, and so we'll keep that. This we won't put it to the side, so all the stuff we're keeping, we're moving to the right. And then we are no longer going to need this top piece. We are going to keep the shovel bit, and now there's nothing here. But now we're going to move on to the Galaxy version Constructicons. Alrighty, you can see that we are conspicuously missing our 6-member, Mr. Hook over here, and he is actually not used in this build at all, and so say bye Hook. And so we'll move him to the side, and I'll show you how to prep the rest of these guys. You know what? Move them off to the side so we can focus on un by un. And looking at Mr. Crusher over here, we are going to remove the arms. And we're also going to remove the lower half. Lower half, the only thing that we're really going to be using are the feet. So we'll just peel them off. We'll just peel them off the ball joint. Yeah, there we go. And we're not going to need this anymore. As far as the top goes, we will also no longer need the head. But here's a word of advice. You will need to remove the neck socket as well, because this foot thingamajiggy is going to plug in like that. Actually, might be the other way. I think, whatever we do. But okay, yeah, so we're going to do that, right? And we're going to get one of these forearms, the shoulders. Remove the forearm. And we are just going to plug that in like, how does it go? Like that. And then from here, we're going to plug in. Ow. Dude, I was building a Blokees Classics class, and a plastic piece got under my nail, and now my nail is coming off. Nice. It hurts. It hurts a lot. But here's the arm, and dude, I love the bicep, how it looks so yoked and buff, you know what I mean? And so this is where the shoulder the shoulder connector is going to plug in like that. Sick, right? I know, I think it's super sick. So we have that done for Scavenger. Bone Crusher is pretty much the same. I will do it off camera and then just show you the completed product at the end. Okay, 1 second. All right, and so here we have the 2 arms completed. They look really nice, don't they? And you can see that they are mirrored, pretty much the exact same thing, but we're just using Bone Crusher versus Scavenger. And you can see that only 1 pair of shoulders, Scavenger specifically, are being used here. But Bone Crushers are going to be used later on, and so for the time being, I've just kind of removed them from the forearms, and I will set them aside. And so now that the arms are done, we will move on to the legs. Sound good? All right, and let's move on to Mr. Scrapper. So what we're going to do here, if I remember correctly, dude, I get so proud sometimes. I'm just going to be like, yeah, dude, I don't need to like take pictures. I don't need to write this down. I'll figure it out, and I oftentimes forget, like right now. But we're going to do that. We are going to remove the head, but we do need the ball joint, so we're going to keep that there, because we're going to take that shovel, that scoop bit from Scrapper, and add it to Scrapper, and that feels so good doing that. And this, I know it's not touching the ground right now, but it will act as a heel spur in certain formations. And if you really wanted it to touch the ground, you can add the fist there. But for the time being, we're just going to reeve it like that. Or I may have to take it later. I don't know, man. We'll see. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm totally forgetting. I know this bit, we do need the waist, but we don't need the legs. And so we'll set the legs aside. And where is it? I borrowed these from Long Haul. These are Long Haul shoulders, and he won't be needing them. And these are the only bits that we're going to borrow from Long Haul. And it's a really tight fit because it's a trip, man. You see how there's a little border on the outside? This is going to fit in there like that. Cool, right? And you know what? I don't think the forearm's here. Yeah, this is how I remember it. I remember there was like a tire motif, a theme kind of going down, and that's pretty much how the leg is made. And this, I think, I kept up here. Yeah. Mixmaster is pretty much the same thing, so let me do him off camera, and you'll see what he looks like at the end. Exact same thing that I did with Scavenger and Bone Crusher, okay? All right, here's our favorite, Max Mister. You guys know where that's from? Max Mister? You guys remember that? From the Bestator. For those of you who watch this channel for a while, you know what I'm talking about. So that green bit, you have to remove this, and so that it's just, you can slide it off. And then from there, we'll pop the head off again, leave the ball joint, and we will grab the Mixmaster truck and just have that right there. That looks great, doesn't it? I think it really, really does. The back arm we will keep there like that. And then a top over here. Remember we saved Scavenger shoulders earlier, right? Or not Scavenger, I'm sorry, Bone Crusher. We'll just get those to nestle in there. Like that. Good, right? And by the way, oh yeah, I am getting better. I don't know if you can tell in my voice, but for those of you who sent well wishes and things like that via DM, email, or in comments, thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate the love. I really, really do. I mean, I don't know if I believe in thoughts and prayers and stuff like that, but you know, I do believe in people thinking about you and genuinely wishing you well and hoping you get better. So I felt all that. So thank you so much. Okay, so here are the legs. Neato completo, right? Yeah, and so pretty much at this point we can start forming. Let's call him the Devastator, a double Devastator. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, final assembly time, and I hope it doesn't go off the rails. We're just gonna grab the hinge joint at the knee, and we're gonna plug it into that first. Oops. We're gonna plug it into that first bicep. Just make sure it's all in there. Make sure that's in there. Everything will snap into place. Nothing is forced, and so there we go. That looks good, man. Look at that. Got a little bit of extra height, got some beef on him. And if you don't like the positioning here, you know, you could set it back here as well. Should we see what that looks like? Because I've always been putting it up in the front. Maybe the back one's a little bit better. Yeah, the back one is better, dude. Oops. Sorry, I got overhyped. Yeah, the back one's way better. Back one's way better, so we're going to do that. We're going to get Max Mister. Oh man, when I see stuff like that and it improves like the build, even though it's just by like a little, I get so excited. I get this like jolt of adrenaline and energy, and like I'm giddy right now. Believe it or not, I'm super giddy. Just want to make sure that yeah, he's standing at the right height. Neat. Heck yeah, man. Okay, so this, because this is a tight fit, I may need to kind of. Oh no. Okay. All right, don't do what I just did, dude. That was just a very stupid move on my part. Not understanding physics properly. Thought I broke it. Thank goodness. Like that. Yo, that's fire, right? I mean, like, I gotta say, sometimes I try my own cooking and I'm like, yeah, boy, that's good. That's some good cooking, dude. Dude, should I do a live with this? And then just post this later on? Maybe I will, man. I think people will have a lot of fun if we do both. Huh. Let me think about that. So we pop that in there, right? Nah, I don't know, man. It might be too much trouble. I don't think I'm going to do the live. Here he is, man. Yo, don't tell me that's not fire, dude. Double Devastator. Get the cup out of here. He looks sick. He looks mad sick. And I just love that you can see all the tire bits. You can see the wheel, the mixing barrel over here, tires over here. Like, it's believable that there's all this, like, mass shifting going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like a smaller one, a larger one. This, you can't really tell it's the bulldozer or whatever that is. And this, the crane. I think this is cool, man. Having the crane in the front. That's mad sick. Yeah, dude, yo. Oh, dude, I'm thinking, like, imagine if you had two kits. You could put another one of these up here. He could be like all Goro. You could do a lot of things with 2 kits with these arms. Yo, I'm definitely getting another one. I'm definitely getting another one. But all right, man, I'm getting lost in my own thoughts. But he's dope. Dude, I may do a live because he's so cool, and I feel like people would really like it. I might do that. I might do that. Anyway, thanks for being here, friends. I appreciate you. I hope you have enjoyed this review and this build, because I did. I immensely. I really like this. I do. Thanks for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye.